Hollywood is shrinking, you guys. And I don't mean the box office numbers, I mean the literal A-listers. Have you noticed? It feels like overnight, half of the industry woke up looking like they aged backward, while the other half looks like they're melting away. We are living in the era of the Ozempic face, the Mounjaro melt, and the sudden slimdown. Today, we are breaking down the top 12 most shocking celebrity transformations that have the internet losing its mind. From pop icons who look like they've time-traveled to 1999, to reality stars who are denying it until they're blue in the face, and the billionaires who are finally admitting the truth. Some of these look incredible, but some of them have fans genuinely terrified for their health. Who is lying? Who is telling the truth? And who has taken it way too far? Let's expose the list. Kicking off our countdown at number 12 is the queen of comedy, Mindy Kaling. Now, Mindy has always been the relatable girl next door. She loved to eat, she hated working out, she was one of us. But suddenly, she stepped out on the red carpet looking like a totally different person. We're talking dropping over 40 pounds, seemingly overnight. Now, Mindy has clapped back at the rumors. She told the media she simply stopped eating as a coping mechanism and started portion control. She literally said, "I eat what I like to eat. If I do any kind of restrictive diet, it never really works for me. I just eat less of it." But the internet? They aren't buying it. Fans have pointed out that eating less doesn't usually give you that specific hollowed out look in a matter of months. Is it portion control or is it a prescription? You be the judge. At number 11, we have Rebel Wilson. Now, this one is fascinating because it involves Hollywood contracts. Did you know Rebel was actually paid to stay bigger for her role as Fat Amy in Pitch Perfect? She literally couldn't lose weight legally. But once that contract was up, she declared her year of health and dropped over 70 pounds. For a long time, she claimed it was just walking and high-protein eating. But recently, she finally came clean. She admitted to using Ozempic briefly to help maintain the weight loss during her fertility journey. She said it helped her stop the emotional eating. Honestly, we love the honesty, Rebel. It's refreshing compared to the denial we're about to see later on this list. Okay, number 10 is actually kinda scary, you guys. Scott Disick, the Lord himself. We are used to Scott having a bit of a dad bod, living the good life. But recently, paparazzi caught him leaving a dinner in Beverly Hills, and the internet gasped. He looked ghostly. His cheeks were sunken in, his eyes looked hollow, and he had lost a massive amount of weight rapidly. Fans were genuinely worried he was sick. Rumors started flying about undisclosed illnesses or substance issues. But insiders quickly ran to the tabloids to clarify Scott allegedly turned to weight loss drugs to get rid of his dad bod after injuring his back in a car crash. But looking at these photos, you have to ask, did he go too far? He looks less like a lord and more like a skeleton. Scott, eat a burger, please. Number 9 is Jessica Simpson. This woman has been under a microscope since she was 20 years old. Remember the mom jeans controversy? Well, she has swung to the complete opposite side of the spectrum. Recently, Jessica posted an ad for Pottery Barn, and nobody was looking at the furniture. They were looking at her. She appeared incredibly frail, and her speech seemed a bit slurred. The comment section was a war zone. People were accusing her of abusing Ozempic to get that 2005 body back. Jessica, however, denies it all. She says it's willpower and chasing 3 kids around. She even told Bustle, "Do people want me to be drinking again? Because that's when I was heavier." It's a sad defense, but the visual transformation is undeniable. Coming in at number 8, the youngest billionaire, Kylie Jenner. For years, Kylie was the standard for the curvy, hourglass figure. But have you seen her lately? The BBL era seems to be over, and the waif era is in. Kylie has slimmed down significantly, and while she attributes it to running around after 2 kids and Pilates, TikTok detectives are convinced otherwise. In a recent interview, she said, "Does everyone forget I had 2 children and gained 60 pounds? But the speed at which she snapped back and then got even smaller than her pre-baby weight has people screaming semaglutide. Is Kylie setting a new impossible standard for Gen Z? Probably." And speaking of Kar Jenners, number 7 is the queen of the revenge body, Khloé Kardashian. Now, Khloé looks amazing, there is no doubt, but she is also the queen of denial. When fans started flooding her comments asking if she was on the jab, Khloé got aggressive. She clapped back saying, "Let's not discredit my years of working out. I get up at 6 a.m. to train my ass off." And look, we know she works out. We see the Snapchat stories. But the sudden sharpness of her jawline and the rapid drop in body fat percentage recently, it's giving medical assistance. A lot of fitness trainers have even stitched her videos saying that kind of muscle definition combined with that level of thinness is incredibly hard to maintain naturally. What do you guys think? Is it just 6 a.m. cardio, or is there a helper in the fridge? Number 6 brings a serious tone shift. Sharon Osbourne. If you are thinking about taking these drugs, listen to Sharon. She is the cautionary tale. Sharon openly admitted to using Ozempic, but now she regrets it. She lost 42 pounds and says she simply cannot stop losing weight. She told the media, "I'm too gaunt and I can't put any weight on. I want to because I feel I'm too skinny. It's scary." She looks incredibly frail in recent appearances, and she's warning everyone, be careful what you wish for. She says she spent months nauseous and vomiting every day. It's a stark reminder that these are serious drugs, not just magic erasers for fat. At number 5, America's sweetheart, Kelly Clarkson. Kelly has always been beautiful at any size, and she's dealt with so much scrutiny. But recently, she showed up to her talk show looking absolutely snatched. We're talking half her size. For months, she didn't say anything, but she finally opened up to Whoopi Goldberg. She confirmed she is taking a weight loss medication, though she clarified it's not Ozempic, but a different one prescribed by her doctor. She said her blood work got scary, she was pre-diabetic, and she needed help breaking down sugar. Unlike the others doing it for vanity, Kelly's journey seems rooted in avoiding serious health issues, and honestly, she looks happier and healthier than ever. We love this for her. Number 4 is probably the most controversial name on this list, Lizzo. Why? Because her entire brand is built on body positivity and loving the skin you in. But recent photos show a significantly slimmer Lizzo. She's posting gym selfies, talking about protein, and showing off a much smaller frame. The internet is torn. Half her fans are celebrating her health journey, while the other half feels betrayed. They're asking, did Lizzo betray the body positivity movement? Is she on the Ozempic too? Lizzo hasn't confirmed any medication, but she is definitely shifting her brand from big and beautiful to fit and fierce. It's a risky move for her brand, but she looks confident. And we can't do this list without number 3, Adele. This is the transformation that arguably started the modern weight loss conversation. Adele dropped over 100 pounds over 2 years. Now, Adele famously hates the Ozempic accusations. She swears up and down this was the result of the cert food diet and lifting heavy weights to deal with her anxiety during her divorce. She said, "I needed to get addicted to something healthy to keep my mind right." While her transformation happened a bit before the Ozempic craze really exploded, people are still debating it today because her face changed so drastically. Natural or not, she reinvented the revenge body. Number 2 is the mogul herself, Oprah Winfrey. For decades, Oprah was the face of Weight Watchers. She preached points, counting calories, and bread. I love bread, remember that? Well, Oprah finally stepped down from the Weight Watchers board and dropped a bombshell. She is using weight loss medication. She called it a tool that she shouldn't have to feel ashamed for using. This was massive. It basically gave permission to women everywhere to stop feeling guilty about needing medical help. She looks incredible, but it also signals the end of the diet culture era and the beginning of the prescription era. And finally, at number 1, the transformation that has actually broken the internet this month, Christina Aguilera. You guys, have you seen her? She doesn't just look skinny, she looks 18 years old. She looks exactly like she did in the Genie in the Bottle video from 1999. It is actually baffling. Fans are calling it the Benjamin Button effect. She lost over 40 pounds, her face is snatched, and she looks tiny. While she hasn't publicly screamed, "I'm on Ozempic," the timeline of her weight loss and the specific look of her face has everyone convinced. It is hands down the most shocking visual change of the year. She looks incredible, but it's also a little uncanny valley, right? So, that is the list. 12 celebrities, hundreds of pounds lost, and one drug dominating the conversation. Whether it's hard work, Ozempic, or a mix of both, Hollywood has changed forever. But I want to know what you think. Who do you believe is natural? Who was lying? And is Scott Disick okay? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more tea. I'll see you in the next one.